Hello family, welcome back to the channel. This is your importation coach. This is your importation guy. My name is Samuel Joshua and this is Zionhublogistics. So if this is your first time of seeing a content like this, just do what to smash that subscription button, subscribe to our channel. It is free to subscribe, and I will always tell you, you can do what to join each of our groups. We have group on WhatsApp where we mentor people, where you can do what to, you can ask questions, you can leave a comment, you can do anything. Then you can also interact with different importers. We have those links under the description button of this video, right? So and if you are a return subscriber, you guys are awesome. Thank you guys for never getting tired of watching my videos, right? So in a very quick one, we are going to be looking at how you can also negotiate like a pro, right? Remember, I've taught you guys a way you can easily negotiate some prices with your suppliers on 168. I promise I'm going to be making this video a very, very short one. Right now, let's start from this. Let me click on this shoe here. Now this item you are seeing here is a shoe, right? But this is not always the final price, right? I always tell you guys that the reason why we are patronizing these people is simply because we want to make profits, right? And there's something we call display price. Let me look for this machine. Let's make use of this machine, right? There is something we call a display price on 168. Now this is what a display price should look like here and here, right? Now this first one here says that the price is 295, right? Now in some cases, when you want to purchase this item, it's not likely you get it for this price. Now let me see if this is a display price or not. If I'm to click on this guy now and I said I want to buy it, right? Okay, this is not a display price, this is the actual price here. In some cases, the supplier will give you this price as a display price just for you to click on that product, and if care is not taken, you will still end up in buying it very expensive, and the price is still the same as this, right? So it's not a display price. Now one thing I need you to understand now is the fact that you can always bargain this price with your suppliers. I've recorded a video on this. If you missed the first one, you can go and watch it, but I think I just need to record this video so you guys can learn. That's the purpose of coming here, watching the video all over and over again, so you can make profits. I've already recorded tons of videos as at when China importation is concerned, so we are very good at this thing. You can give us, we are available for procurement, mentorship, consultation, anything, early pay funding, trainees. So I will always tell you guys that there is nothing in this business that is not fixable. It is fixable. So what you want to do is just to take a step. And how do you take a step? By consulting a professional, right? So you can do what to just consult us. We are going to be available on WhatsApp with the number displaying on your screen. So if you have any issues, maybe you are trying to make a payment, is showing you to add your bank card, or is telling you your 168 account has been frozen, there is nothing like that, right? We can always help you fix it. That's not I don't want to digress, right? I'm just telling you that. Now looking at this price here where we have 295, you can still cut down this price and still negotiate it with your supplier. Now let me show you what I mean. There was this procurement that I did for one of my students. Now let me show you. Let me go to the practical session of this tutorial now. So now let me go to my chat inbox here and show you this guy here. So I was supposed to buy this item for this price. Let me see. I think it's this guy here. All right, this is the guy. Now this is the chair that I procured for one of my students, right? So and this is a marketing terms, right? So you don't want to go and lose your money. All these things are very, very expensive and heavy. I don't know, maybe she's sourcing it for our organization or maybe for our offices, right? Maybe they give her the contract, right? So now I was supposed to pay, she told me to buy 4 pieces, right? And I was supposed to pay this amount here. I was supposed to pay 656 RMB for the 4 products, right? So I now wanted to bargain. I want to negotiate with this supplier. So the supplier can help me cut down, since I'm buying 4 pieces and not 1 pieces, right? And this is a bit high. So I wanted to see if he can cut down the price for this product for me, right? So I now chatted the supplier. I did not chat him directly. I have to go and pull it to him. You can see it here. It's showing as pull that I need it, right? So there's a way to, I think in that previous video I recorded that, right? So you are just going to do as if you want to purchase it, but you are not going to be purchasing the item. So it will redirect you back to where you can chat the supplier. So once you do that, this is what is going to be showing. This is what will come up, something like this. So the supplier will know that you are making inquiry about this certain item, right? So once you shoot it to your supplier in this form, you are still going to be sending the tracking number alongside with it, so he will understand. Now let me just summarize this for you, right? So I now this is the default message that will always come whenever you message any supplier. So this is the default message, right? So now let's continue to the practical aspect of it. So now this is our conversation, right? The supplier is online. So let me screenshot and easily translate what I quickly did here for you guys. All right, so now this is what I sent to this supplier here. I said, hello, I need what? I need a discount on my order. Is the postage too much? I said the postage is too much. What I mean by postage there is the local shipping fee, right? So I now said I needed a discount on the shipping and what? The cost price. That simply indicates that I'm telling the supplier directly that I want an adjustment on the cost of the price for that item and also a discount on the local shipping fee. Yes, it's your right. You can easily get this thing done, right? Now, this was the supplier's response. He said there, it is the price on the order page, right? And he said there, we don't negotiate the price. It is already the best deal. I'm sorry. He now said, so if you help me lower the price, I can do what? Order it now. So that is what I sent to him. But let me just mark it so you can understand this. Now, this is coming from my own end. This is coming from my own end here. This one, I was the one that sent this. I was the one that sent this. And I was the one that also do what? I was the one that sent this. So this last one here, I was trying to tell this supplier that if he can help me do the adjustment, that I'm going to be buying it directly. So he now said he cannot go lower than that is the price. I now said, okay, it's fine. I now sent my screenshots to this supplier that this is what I have left on my balance. If he can just pity me and buy and just adjust it for me so I can buy it. Now, this is what I mean. This is the initial payment that I was supposed to pay, which is 656 RMB. Now I have this on my balance 651. So I just needed this discount of 5 RMB, right? Which I shown this supplier. Now I now screenshotted and sent to him, but still he did not agree with me. He said if I can't buy it, I should leave it. Now this is a great lesson for all the importers. Now, if you are trying to bargain with a supplier after you must have checked the reviews and the likes, the supplier's saying is never the final say. In as much the supplier is not the only person buying or selling that product, it is not the final say. I will always tell you guys, you can go to another supplier's DM and still do what? Negotiate. Now, this is where I ended the conversation with this guy. I said I'm not going to be making this video a long one, right? Now, what do I need to do in this situation? I've already explained, I've already begged this guy to cut down this thing for me. He said no. So I was forced to go and do what? To go back to another supplier. Remember, the initial price that I was supposed to pay for this item is what? Is 656 here. You can see it here. So I now go and source for another supplier, right, which I've already named, I'm not going to be mixing it. You can see it here that I named the supplier 𝐿. I've already recorded the video on how you can also name your suppliers, right? So I now went ahead to do the same thing with this different supplier. Now let me scroll up a little bit so you can see it. Now, okay, this is not where I'm going, please. All right, so I now shoot this thing to him. This is where I want to negotiate, right? So I was supposed to pay for 670 for this chair here, and I told this guy that I'm having what? I'm having 656 on my this thing. So now this is what he told me here, that this is what I would do. I told him that this is what I have in my balance here. I said I have 651. So I now negotiate and beg this guy. So this guy now do what? He now readjusted the price for me here. This is where he readjusted the price. This is the initial price for the item, which is 671. I now begged this guy to adjust it to 651 that is in my balance, right? Is that really not matured? So if a supplier failed to give you a discount, does not stop you from going to another supplier to get a discount. You can just take your time, because we are trying to do what? To make profit on our order. Now let's scroll down and see what the supplier did for me. Now this is where he did the adjustment here. He has already modified it to the price range that I begged him to do for me, which is 651. Now let me just screenshot and translate this for you guys. So I've already screenshot. Now let me head over to my Google Translator and show you what this guy says. This is it. He said there you can place an order. So he has do what? He has adjusted it to this price, right? So I now said I need 4 pieces instead of 3. He now send it again. Now let me go back to my 1688 to show you that he modified this item, right? This is it here. So he sent me a screenshot that he has already changed the price for the 4 items, that I can now place an order, and now said okay. So this is where I placed the order. You can see it here that I paid for this order. Now how much do I pay for this order? I'm still going to be showing you guys. So this was the instructions that I shown this guy. Like I told him to write my name, send me the videos of this order after he must have delivered and send it, or before sending it, right? I still send him the shipping details there. So now let me just go back to show you that I've purchased this guy. I've purchased it for this same. So this I want to show you the item. Now this is the item here. Remember, we bargained for what? We bargained this price, and I've made a payment for this thing, and it has been delivered. So this supplier agreed and helped me adjusted it to what? To 651 instead of me paying the first supplier 656. So I saved 5 RMB for myself automatically. Now if you have thousands of products and you save over 5 RMB for yourself on each product, you should know how much that will save you. If you are saving 5 RMB times 100 pieces, you should know what that means, right? So that is just the simple logic you can use to do what? You can use to bargain and negotiate a price of an item on 1688, right? So before I go, I'm going to be leaving you with this video. The video says a lot about new method that supplier are now using to scam people on 1688. right? So go and watch that video, right? And if you want us to help you do procurement, if you want us to train you successfully from A to Z, everything that have to do with China importation, maybe on 1688, Taobao, Idle Fish, Pindodo, or any Chinese apps, we are available for this training. And if you're having difficulties in any areas of these apps or any Chinese shopping apps, you can do what to reach out to us on Instagram or on the group. We are going to be available on WhatsApp as well, right? So thank you guys for watching this video to the very end. I will see you in my next tutorial.